3, 2.
What's up, guys? It's JT Lucid.
Straight edge hitman.
Swaggy D back in the building.
And we're bringing you a Smackdown review. Kind of one day late, but, you know, we'll make it work. So everybody who's joining us right now, check it out later. Hit subscribe. Subscribe to Straight Edge over here. Well, over here.
Swaggy D, I'm getting my shit in maintenance right now for y'all.
There you go.
I'll comment on it. It'd be there for y'all to subscribe.
He's doing his thing. But we had it amounted to a decent Smackdown. What do you guys think overall? Your hopes and what actually came to fruition?
Smackdown, it was original Smackdown. Triple H, that was the main thing for me. See where Bryan's going. Other than that, that shit was alright. I give it about a I give it a 3 out of 10. It'd never be Raw.
Like, I got so hyped up because I was like, man, it's gonna be live for the first time in a long time.
It was actually like the #1 rated Smackdown for the entire year.
So this week?
So yeah, it was decent, but I mean, obviously
it was decent.
There wasn't a lot of main points.
Once Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar, and Orton were all pulled from the show.
Yeah.
At that point,
that's
the killer.
I mean, that took away a lot of momentum.
When the fuck are we gonna come back, Randy?
Well, I don't think it's on Randy. I think he just hasn't fit in creatively right now. So I think they're getting ready. They wanted to finish Seth Rollins' whole feud with Brock first before he goes on to Orton. That's my opinion.
I think, dude, that's the thing. Like, obviously, I think they're gonna go with Orton Rollins Mania. So I mean, they have to start something soon.
Yeah.
So
I think
it's getting close.
I think you'll get that on Monday.
Fastlane. Oh, we gotta talk about that bullshit, dude.
Oh, Fastlane.
What the fuck is Fastlane for? Is it like giving us a This is how I feel about Fastlane. They're giving all the WrestleMania matches, and they're gonna put them on Fastlane, and if something's gonna happen, like somebody hops in a match or some altercation, and then they're gonna give you the rematch at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
It's fucking retarded. Like, I don't understand that shit, dude.
Cena's gonna win by disqualification or something. I don't know what's gonna happen between them two.
That's so stupid to me. Why would you have a Cena Rusev at Fastlane?
And it wasn't even supposed to be at Fastlane originally. They announced it for WrestleMania the night of the Royal Rumble.
They did that shit because
and then they changed it to Fastlane, probably because they realized they didn't have any main event matches for Fastlane.
And they probably
realized a main event match though. I mean, really?
Well, Brock won't be there, so
he made it official. He won't be there.
Well, I don't think he's supposed to be there.
Fuck.
Why would Brock Lesnar show up for Fastlane?
There's actually a rumor about Paul Heyman, about Brock Lesnar that we'll talk about in our rumors video, which is kind of interesting, and it shows you their side of negotiations and things.
Shout out to Brock Lesnar.
Shout out to Brock. That dude's the beast. Yes. Paul Heyman's a monster.
Shout out.
And shout out to Chris Benoit. I actually see something today in this little wrestling group or whatnot. Somebody said Chris Benoit should not be in a Hall of Fame of wrestling because he murdered his fucking family. Like, fuck that. Dude, he was probably one of the top 10, 20 wrestlers easily. Just because, he murdered his family doesn't mean he doesn't deserve to be in a Hall of Fame. I mean, what? Macho Man, didn't he rape Stephanie? Or some shit like that?
Shout out to Macho Man.
It'd probably be statutory now.
So come on. Chris Benoit needs to be in there one day.
For sure.
Shout out to Chris.
For sure.
Okay, so what? I don't know what he's doing over there. He's reading something. I don't even know.
He's got the fucking editor and shit.
The phone book?
What is that? Directory.
Restaurants and shit.
Don't give him the zip code because we might be in trouble. All right, so it started off with we got a little graphic showing Reigns versus Big Show in a match, which was originally supposed to be a last man standing, but they took that away, which is probably good because once Big Show falls, he ain't getting up anyway.
Right.
And then we got a graphic of Kane and Daniel Bryan.
Y'all seen the new Smackdown? I haven't been watching that like that lately. The new Smackdown intro video.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was decent.
That was kind of cool.
And I'm glad that they brought back the fireworks too.
Oh yeah.
And obviously they're
much needed.
It's newer.
It just shows you that it's a big event,
Yeah.
I mean, their budget's starting to get a little higher too.
I hope so. We're not rooting for them. if I wanted WWE to fall, it would have been earlier than this. At this point, I'm just trying to see if they can put on a good product. Because I think if they fall, I don't think there's going to be another product that gets as big. So
I think ROH got a chance with Jay Briscoe.
No, not if nobody picks up the phone.
Only if they have investors.
JR actually took a question on Twitter. He said, somebody asked him if WWE was just too big that nobody would ever compete with them, and he said, "Yeah, that's how I think."
Because once you do, they're gonna get bought out. But we'll get into that in another video.
But we got Triple H comes out, and normally when this last year he's been cutting these boring, 15-minute promos on
PG shit.
It's what's
who
best
knows?
for business.
Yeah, best for business with Stephanie.
Thick ass Stephanie.
And it was so boring. But
thick ass.
So on SmackDown, we kind of got an interesting promo. He was talking about how the pay-per-view is controversial, mostly with Roman Reigns being the winner. And it's funny how he didn't address Daniel Bryan, and Michael Cole
did try to avoid
will not address Daniel Bryan. They always say his exact words on SmackDown were, and other guys that they thought or they wanted to win,
Ziggler
to win. So they keep dancing around.
Bryan. When they wanted one fucking person to win, Daniel fucking Bryan.
Nobody gave a shit about Dean Ambrose and John Ziggler until after Brad.
Exactly, until they realized, Daniel's going, you gotta find somebody to cheer for. Fuck it, we on Rusev.
And I think they put Bryan in the middle, if I'm not mistaken. Michael Cole's and such guys were eliminated.
Because he didn't want to pit Bryan the last to get that.
Dean Ambrose.
Fuck Michael Cole.
The little things
and fuck Byron Saxton too. He was with
Byron Saxton.
Michael Cole. That was a fucking horrible commentary.
He's Michael Cole 2.0.
Horrible.
He's black Michael Cole 2.0. There's a white one.
Oh yeah.
I
forgot what.
There's that good dude too.
That dude kind of decent. Though.
He is better than Michael Cole.
He's better than Michael Cole.
That's not hard to do though. Yeah, Todd Phillips.
Todd Phillips.
I thought
The Rock was like, he told him, "You're gonna get fired for talking to me like that." So shout out to The Rock with Roman, cut their little promo on little Phillips boy. I hate that dude. All right, so Triple H was talking about the controversy, and then you see the ego in the WWE where they say, "Well, the NFL and Roger Goodell are having problems."
They sure did take a good shot.
They went for the balls.
He did it again in his little sit-down interview.
He did?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
They're always trying to act like they're like competitors with the NFL. So it's not even close. But he was talking about Roger Goodell's got a problem, in the NFL with their balls. We don't have a problem with our balls in the WWE. So he was trying to be kind of funny, but keeping it real somewhat. So he basically cut a whole promo about balls. And he actually put it off because it's
funny because they told Stone Cold to take your ball and go home in 2004. So clearly y'all had a problem with balls before, since you want to speak on balls.
But those were Stone Cold balls.
Hey, Stone
very cold.
Yeah.
Let me check. Yeah.
Stone Cold was the best ball player ever for the wrestlers. So whatever.
I think Cena has a case for best ball handler.
Is he holding Vince's balls?
Vince's balls.
They're holding each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Holding. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, Cena.
Yeah. Yeah. Great match.
Back to the business. So he was talking about how Seth Rollins showed how he's truly the future of the business.
Hold on, you missing one.
Which he is.
He said that was one of the greatest matches ever. Did he say?
They say that about every match, though. So
that was a. I can buy that.
I can buy that. 5 triple threat.
I can buy that.
Definitely. I put it.
Top triple threat matches aren't very good.
Yeah, top 3 for me.
Because the thing that it did was it isolated 2 guys at a time.
Over
and over and over. There was hardly ever 3 guys in the ring at once.
They executed that to perfection.
Yep. So yeah, he talked about how great the match was, and we agree. And he talked about how Rollins solidified himself as the future of the company with his performance.
Which
basically coming off this loss, this is the biggest match for Seth Rollins in the history of his career in the WWE right now. That loss was huge for Rollins.
No doubt.
He is getting so much praise and steam from everybody.
I haven't seen anybody say that was like Rollins stole the show over Braun.
Yeah.
It was like 1A, 1B.
Yeah, those two ran the show.
And I did not have a lot of expectations for him.
I thought he would just be selling the entire match. I didn't think he did a lot of offense.
Exactly.
So shout out to Rollins.
I think with the Rollins thing, that sets up about 2 years down the road now. No, it's a long time away, but we'll still be covering this shit. Fucking Owens versus Ryan on Rollins.
It keeps going.
Owens versus Rollins. I feel like that'd be the greatest athletic
buy some Red Bull
wrestling match ever. Owens versus Rollins. About 2 years from now.
It's happened before. Ring of Honor.
I gotta watch that shit, man.
It's just good.
Oh my gosh.
I'll bring it over.
On Raw, there was actually a hint towards Brock, Seth, continuing. Obviously, it's going to probably be Randy Orton against Rollins, but
where you at, Randy?
That could come into play in WrestleMania if he cashes in his briefcase.
Randy's just going to come
about 95% he's cashing it in.
I would say
it's got to get
it's 95. Sure.
Yeah.
Brock's on it. Is it close to a deal yet, or is it?
No, it's looking more and more likely he's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, look how good he was on the Royal Rumble. He was in fantastic shape. He's getting ready for
the
that.
Thing about I said this with Brock already. I just think he's more of a wrestling guy. Like he's a beast, but
the thing, and I think he loves this run right now because they're booking him to be what he is.
Yeah, like why would you want to lead that?
He only has to wrestle once every 3 months or so.
2-3 months.
Only
has to really.
He's not getting hurt because he's doing mostly offense in the matches.
Right.
He took a lot of punishment in this last match, so kudos to him for doing it.
With Seth, not with Cena.
Well, I mean that's a thing.
Yeah.
Like when you have
when you're taking AAs,
yeah.
That's all pretty much Cena got in that one match.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he's getting a lot of offense, I think Brock is fine with traveling, 2 times a month.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a lot.
He just lives on his ranch or his little farmhouse, and is he still in Minnesota? I think he moved to Canada or something. Yeah.
Canada, huh?
He didn't have enough.
Smoking that bud, huh,
Dude,
Brock?
He had. I guarantee you that dude's never smoked a day in his life.
No.
That's superhuman.
He's too busy killing Moose.
I guarantee he probably smoking with Josh Gordon right now. Hey, we're not addicts. We're not addicts.
Brock Lesnar is too much of a beast.
Shout out to Josh.
Dude, I bet you he's never put anything bad in his body in his life. Okay.
You don't think Brock ever took a steroid?
No, I don't.
Really?
No.
One fucking steroid.
Sure, no, because he looked different. He doesn't look like a guy who took steroids.
He doesn't now, but at the beginning, he definitely looked like the guy who took steroids.
He was never that ripped. He was just always...
When he first came in, he was like this, dude.
He was always full of muscle, but it was totally naturally built onto each other. It wasn't just weird muscles coming out of his neck.
Yes, the motherfucker had right. He had a shoulder pad.
But that's proper. That's how it should look.
He looks a lot different now. I don't think it's
Cena looks awkward.
Yeah,
Brock
he took
has
steroids.
always looked natural.
Ryback looks awkward.
He doesn't. Ryback is a lot more muscular than Brock as far as definition.
Yeah, but
steroids give you more definition than actual muscle.
Yeah. At the beginning, Brock was pretty fucking huge, dude.
Yeah, but what purpose did he have for roiding? He was in the NFL before, He was
a wrestler. He was a fucking college
athlete.
wrestler.
He was an athlete in college, so he couldn't roid then because they do test.
Yep.
He was an athlete straight out of college into the NFL. He tried his hand, and on the WWE, there's strict steroid policy. He's never had a run-in with a drug problem. Never.
Not the UFC either.
No, you can't. You can't do steroids in the UFC.
True.
You can in boxing. That's another subject.
That ain't what fucking Kimball said.
Yeah, you can do cocaine. Shout out to Bones.
John Bone Jones. By the way, since you just brought up the UFC, Anthony Johnson, John Bone Jones, one of the greatest fights you ever seen in your life. Check it out.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Red Bull.
And Silva Diaz tomorrow. We'll be all over there for you.
That's a teaser. That's a fucking teaser. But we'll be there to cover that tomorrow too.
Hell yes. Silva Diaz.
We'll be here. Hopefully you guys will be here.
Forget about that welterweight too.
Yeah. All right. So let's get past the first promo. So Triple H. All right. Let's skip to the end.
Shout out to the 2 viewers.
Triple H was basically talking about. They showed a video of the controversy, aka Roman Reigns. They said, on Monday night, I'm going to make an announcement to get rid of that controversy. Cue Roman Reigns coming out. So Roman comes out, and he's talking with Hunter. He's basically putting himself over. Triple H is saying, this is how I do business. There wasn't much there. It was just basically a Triple H and Roman stare down. You guys, what do you think? Ideas of what's to come on Monday?
I think...
That's what I think about fucking Roman Reigns.
A banana?
A fucking banana, dude.
Dude, I
Bananas.
love
Fucking
bananas.
a rotten ass.
Potassium.
Fucking probably got some good potential in this banana, but it's just not there yet. Like
No,
you
he's
know,
a
this
green
shit's
banana.
right. This is fucking Roman Reigns. He's a piece of shit.
No,
It's a
that's
piece of
Road
shit.
Dogg.
And like,
That's
Fuck this.
Road Dogg.
Fuck bananas and fuck Roman Reigns.
That's Road Dogg right now.
Dude,
That's he's
no.
like.
Dude, that's the Rock.
Let me see how
actually
good.
right.
Let me
That's
see
a
how good.
banana
Let me
right
see how
there.
good
Banana is
Roman
the
Reigns tastes.
Roman Reigns banana would be green.
Dude, green as shit.
Green is good. Green bananas are fucking great.
Green is
What?
not ripe yet. You eating the wrong banana. That's perfect. That's
This
like
shit ain't that good, but I'm gonna
Yes,
eat
it
it.
is.
Problem, man. You're not eating the right banana.
that's prime banana. All right.
That's perfect.
Fuck
banana.
Roman Reigns.
That's the Rock banana. That's Steve Austin.
Good thing about
That's the
Roman
Rock.
Reigns though, he do it. He give a decent stare now.
That's Stone Cold.
He give a decent stare now.
He does give a nice stare down.
Go buy them Red Bulls, man.
He's
Get-
got, have you noticed how cool Roman's eyes are? Like they're weirdly gray.
I'm not looking at him
blue.
Dude,
like that.
okay, look,
No,
look,
like they
look.
really are. Like
The
the
only
gray
reason-
blue.
The only reason I actually did this, like I actually looked at Roman Reigns' eyes and whatnot. Watching Raw one night, it was when the Shield was still hot.
Fuck
My
Roman
sister's
Reigns.
like, "Oh my God, who is that?" It's like the Roman Reigns. Dude, this dude is actually like legit, like attractive. No homo.
Oh, that's part of the reason they're running with him.
Right.
So Dolph's not attractive?
Not as attractive as Roman though. Dude, Dolph kind of looks kind of old.
What the fuck? Dolph
Doesn't
can
he?
fuck anybody bitch, dude. Like, Dolph can fuck anybody bitch.
No, not really. Have you heard of Amy Fisher talking about him?
I haven't
Did
heard
you
of
see
him.
who he
Yeah.
was dating? She's
Amy
not even.
Poehler?
Yeah, sorry, Amy
Comedian?
Poehler.
Oh,
No, wait, not
I
Amy.
thought you
Poehler.
said Amy Smart.
Not Amy. Was it Amy?
what Amy
Poehler?
is it? It was
No,
Amy
it's a
Poehler.
comedian
It had to be
named
Poehler.
Amy, but I don't.
Amy who do Comedy Central, the fat
Yeah,
bitch who
is
be
that-
sucking
is that
hella
her?
dick, dude.
That was
Fat
Dolph
bitch that's
Ziggler's
like
show.
hella
Yeah,
dick.
I fucks with.
What?
Hey, shout out to Amy. Watch her shit. It's like Saturday at 11:30. Her shit good though.
That's what Dolph was pulling.
I mean, she's decent. She's about a fucking
Yeah,
four.
what'd she
She's
say?
she's a four, but
A four.
I mean, she's famous.
But like he should be doing better than that.
Yeah, that's true.
Who the fuck want Reigns fucking?
Probably a lot of people.
And then another guy who they be sleeping. I'm gonna give another shout out to him, man. Titus O'Neil. The WWE was trying to, they was trying to fuck with like black bitches, dude. Titus O'Neil probably can fuck any black bitch in this world.
Yeah, bro.
Just saying.
She was like,
Yeah, he does definitely.
he went to Florida, wasn't he?
Probably fucking Tebow girl.
Tebow isn't fucking Tebow's girl.
Still?
Well, he's not married.
He's got to get right
You
with
got a
Jesus
girlfriend or
first.
something?
He's got to get right with Jesus first.
That nigga
Tebow
been right with
absolutely.
Jesus.
He's talked about this before. Thanks for wanting my name, though. Okay, so then we get Triple H goes, okay, here's your opponent. We get Roman Reigns versus The Big Show.
Oh,
So
fast forward.
any Big Show
Fast
match,
forward.
I ain't watching, okay?
Hell no.
But I did because
Fuck
I
The
gotta
Big
go do. I used to fast forward through this stuff, but for you guys, I
Dedication.
gotta watch
Dedication, dude.
this slow match. I mean, Big Show, it's just, boy, it's time to.
When you gonna retire, Big Show?
This dude is so boring in the ring. He botched like 3 different moves, and they were. What I'm talking about is getting out of the ring. The dude couldn't get like Roman would clothesline him, and he'd take 4 seconds to leave the
Yeah,
ring.
it's
Oh
Did he
my
botch the
gosh.
punch? Did he botch the
Dude.
punch?
I'm sure he did. He botches everything. The only thing he doesn't botch is the KO punch to like really small guys, because he's like.
Yeah, because he
bully,
can just get
'cause
right
he just
on.
like punching people. So we get
Great way to sponsor
match.
bullying on WWE. You got a guy
Right.
punching somebody, the little guys and shit.
throwing Floyd
So-
Mayweather in the crowd.
Since they want to talk
If
about
you
that
compare,
on NFL.
If you want to put Cena and Reigns in the same sentence, just watch this match. Bad match as far as Big Show versus Reigns, but Reigns was selling a knee injury the entire match. Cena
That's
would
good
have
to see.
hulked up. He would have gotten stitches in that knee. Dude wouldn't have sold the thing, okay? So one thing Reigns does well is he sells an injury, okay? So there's that. I'm not saying the guy is, Benoit or Shawn Michaels.
Shout out to Chris fucking Benoit, man.
He had good music as well.
Oh, he had great music.
Oh, Chris
He sold
Benoit?
intensity running to that
Fuck
ring.
yeah, dude. Oh,
When,
my
when
God,
WWE
dude.
music was good.
Yeah, back when they actually paid.
I missed that guy so much.
So Roman, it kind of went how
Hey,
every Big Show
let's get-
match goes.
if y'all got any questions, come on, just write in the comments and shit. We'll
Yeah,
answer them.
Right, leave us some
I'll
questions.
access it in a few minutes here once we get past this match. What's that?
North Tower. Shit.
Shout out to the guy who
Break
hungry.
up the big one.
This guy over here. Okay,
What was his name?
we're focused on you, Ray.
Ray.
So
Super Negro 55.
that's our dude in the back. He might come in here.
Fucking editor and shit.
All right, let's talk about him. Okay, so Reigns wins it with a KO punch into a spear, of course.
Not a surprise. Same shit, different day for Reigns.
So one thing I will say is that his spear, even though he hits it like way better than Edge really ever did, it's just not over like Edge's spear is.
Yeah.
Because
it's because Edge is smaller.
Spear hard,
but he's smaller. So anytime
he's taller.
But he's small. His build though. So
yeah, but that doesn't matter.
I'm
not kidding. Like his spear on Rusev might have been the vicious spear, just plain old spear, like no gimmicks or anything.
Yeah,
that was vicious.
Fuck no.
No, watch that in.
Hey, what's the Rhino? If you want to look at spears, Rhino have the best spears ever. Nobody tops this shit.
The combination of Reigns hitting that, Rusev taking it, it was so nasty. If you watch it in replay, it was better than any spear he delivered to Ziggler. Like, it was ridiculous. And but nobody cared because they were all booing at the time. But looking back, it was so sick.
Yeah.
If all you gotta do is go to YouTube, search spears. All you're gonna see is pop up Rhino.
Bill Goldberg.
You probably see some, but it's mainly Rhino. Rhino happened.
Goldberg's was a tackle though. He never
it was a tackle.
He speared towards the end, but it was a tackle initially.
Rhino shit, all spear though. Like his shit. Oh my god.
Got a fucking ACL tear from taking the spear from Goldberg.
Really?
That's intense.
Rhino looked like his spear hurt himself because he was built so awkwardly. He was built like a small.
He was built like a Rhino.
He was
he was top end.
Yeah, he's built like his fucking name though. Like,
oh my gosh. So
Rhino.
They had
the WD had him in the fall.
I'm not sure why Vince was even in this, but they threw it out to Vince McMahon for a taped broadcast of a thank you to the fans, kind of.
They fucking lied too. They said they had 1 million subscribers. You're a fucking liar.
Isn't that crazy? Like the day after Cancel WWE Network goes crazy. Actually, there's lots of reports saying this was true, that they reached 1 million. That they did get lots of cancels, but the exposure of the Cancel WWE Network thing, how it got on like mainstream news,
so people
signed up just to see what was going on.
Yeah.
So they're fucking morons. You lost people. You lost people and you added, but you.
No. Get this. As I predicted when we did the Royal Rumble video after the Royal Rumble, they given out the month of February.
They giving it for free?
They giving it for free. I knew it was gonna happen.
Y'all got me back.
It's a great move. I mean,
it's a good move
because if it gets into WrestleMania, everybody's gonna want WrestleMania. You know, whether you like it or not, Mania, even if it's a bad card, it's just a cool atmosphere. It's WrestleMania. You know, you get it once a year.
Where they having it this year?
San Francisco.
Ain't that cool?
No, it is.
Don't nobody give a fuck about Levi Stadium.
Well, no, who cares about the stadium?
The stadium does matter to me. Like when they had that in New York that year, and then they got it in Dallas.
Bummy as shit, dude. The New York one was terrible.
I mean, but the way they hyped it up, though. They hyped it up for a year in advance.
They hyped it up too much, but it sucked.
But the Dallas one, they're going to hype that up. And I think it's going to be the last one.
WrestleMania 32. If you guys have some money stashed away and you want to go to one WrestleMania in your life, that might be the one, all right?
I think that could be.
They're going to pull out Vince McMahon. That might be his last WrestleMania. And he's going to.
He might fuck around and get a match. Might get a match against Trump again.
He'll be on the card.
Too damn old.
Vince is on the card. He's gonna face Hogan.
Vince, he is the dude with the ultimate ego that booked himself.
Exactly. He might get a match. And you want another? I was watching some Monday night because Raw was canceling shit, and I was watching the fucking Apprentice, and I'm like, this shit got a 7 to 8 time slot, and then they got to show a new one from 8 to 9. You know who's Donald Trump going against? Fucking Vince McMahon again, going against the same time slot. On Monday night, I didn't even notice that. From 7 to 9.
He might run for president.
Trump?
Yeah, well,
needs to buy the WWE too.
He said he was going to last
He needs to. Oh my god.
Okay,
that
so
Trump money?
We got a Arnold Schwarzenegger promo. Next guy in the Hall of Fame.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
That's how I feel about this shit lately.
The celebrity end of the Hall of Fame is kind of a joke anyway. So
I've got.
Fuck Arnold.
Okay, I got an opinion.
Fuck Arnold.
I got an idea here. You want to do a rant on celebrities in the WWE Hall of Fame?
Oh yeah, I don't even. They got Mr. T in that motherfucker.
Mr.
Who else?
T.
Drew Carey.
Mr. T. Drew Carey.
I swear
he's still alive. He's still
He's
alive.
got to be.
Drew Carey? Is he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Where the fuck you at, Drew Carey? I don't never see you
Give
around.
us a comment and tell us if Drew Carey's actually alive. Drew Carey.
He did have one thing about Drew Carey on his show. He did have a good ass intro to the
He
show.
did. That was
But
awesome.
Other than that, I never liked the shit at
His
all.
line was hilarious, but he wasn't the one that made the show.
Fucking shout out
Wayne
to
Brady.
No, fuck Wayne Brady.
Ryan Stiles.
Fuck Wayne Brady.
Ryan Stiles was the king of that show.
Yeah, dude.
And Colin was very good.
Wayne Brady, the most
But Wayne
funny comedian.
But if
ever.
if they didn't have Wayne's music talent, they would have lost a lot of stuff on that show.
Wait, Brady gonna have Djokovic? Eat the sandwich, Dave.
I don't know, but
Eat the sandwich,
Dave Chappelle should be
He
coming
should
back
be-
soon.
dude.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
My sources are. I mean, I feel like Dave Chappelle. It's about time for you to come back, because I mean, we need you. We need if the PG era would go away if Dave Chappelle came back. If he came back,
Dave Chappelle is why
the world would be a better place.
We got a shout out from Mark the Jedi. What's up, man? We see you.
I know.
Shout out to Mark.
He said he thinks
Hey, shout out.
he agrees Brock isn't on steroids. He said this is the first SmackDown he watched in 2 years. I feel you. Like
Whoa.
they haven't really paid attention to SmackDown either. I bet this is the one Vince is watching.
Damn, 2 years though.
And he said, "You guys
I-
played 2K15? Yeah, we have. It's okay to me.
We have a
WWE.
video of us playing it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We played a Royal Rumble and a few matches.
I'm the WWE champ on 2K15. I get all my dirty wins.
I thought, the graphics were pretty good. The storylines between Punk and Cena and Shawn Michaels and Triple H, they were decent. It was an upgrade from years past.
I want to see a
The
Punk play
multiplayer kind of
himself.
sucked.
They gotta bring back the road
So-
WrestleMania.
I think it's gonna
They
be a
do,
lot
yeah.
better though. Like in 2 years' time, I think it'll be just leaps and bounds better. Because look at what 2K has done with everybody else.
2K makes everything better.
They do really good at personalizing the game and making it fun for you. So I think it'll get better and better.
2K needs to come back and do football again.
They really do. Because
Madden
Madden ain't trying to improve
shit.
at all.
They haven't.
Madden pisses me off every year I buy it. Like, if anybody want to buy Xbox One Madden, hit me up. If anybody want to buy Xbox One, hit me up. I'm selling my shit for $250.
Like Madden's only fun if you're just playing with somebody else. Other than that, it's like
It's not even fun like that.
it's kind of fun like that, but I don't know, man.
Great question, though, by the way.
Yeah, Madden. It seems like Madden comes up with an upgrade, and then 4 years later, it's the same upgrade.
Yeah.
It is. No,
They try to make it more realistic, though.
They get rid of a feature and then they bring it
Bring
back.
Y'all got the
That's it.
best question.
Yeah.
Do you think CM Punk plays with himself on WWE 15?
Wait, what?
Do you think
You
he plays with himself
himself?
as a wrestler?
Who?
CM Punk.
Oh, Punk? I don't think he owns a game. I think
He doesn't
AJ
own
probably
the game.
does.
I'm sure he played it once, though.
AJ's a video game nerd.
So he probably played with her.
I don't think they live together.
Should search that up.
Oh, wait, no, yeah,
They're
man, my bad.
They're fucking married.
I
That's
was
what I'm
thinking
saying.
they're still engaged. My bad.
Married. Hey, you
Just-
want to come
well,
over, babe?
They were so busy, and they were hardly ever together because they were injured at different times constantly.
Shout out to the WWE not saying AJ is gone yet either, because we clearly
I
know
don't think she's gone contract-wise, but I don't think she's.
She ain't coming back.
either.
she ain't coming back.
I
I
want you
wish
to
she would
make
come back for a WrestleMania match against Paige.
Fuck
What?
it.
What'd you say?
Paige, Naomi, and AJ.
Oh, that'd
Gotta
be-
see Naomi's fucking
You get,
ass in
7
there.
minutes.
that ass though.
Man.
7 minutes. Okay, so we got Seth Rollins promo on the way to the ring. He talked about how close he came to being the champion.
Shout out to J&J.
You guys like
Getting
that
their
a lot,
checks.
huh?
What?
I see. So Rollins came out to the ring. He says, I broke with Brock Lesnar's ribs, something nobody thought was possible. And then
Good promo.
he issues an open challenge to anybody. And then
Who the fuck came out? I didn't see that.
I knew the second he said that, I'm like, here comes Ryback, because they're gonna Ryback. They're trying to sell Ryback as this like destructive dude, because he's huge. Like
Dude,
you wouldn't want to run into him,
It's
but
so
like,
shitty. They're
oh my
trying to
God.
make him like another Brock.
oh my
That
god,
won't ever happen.
no, like so here comes. It's kind of funny. I'm glad they did this because it shows that Rollins is like elevating in their eyes, because he just hits a drop kick on Ryback. Then you get Rowan coming up. Ding, 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 ding.
Who?
This little
Let's
Eric
talk
Rowan.
about. Let's talk about.
Oh
this
my
drop
gosh,
kick,
the
because
creepy
this drop
fucking
kick-
intro.
This drop kick is awesome because it's
Who,
one
Seth?
leg. It's one leg.
Seth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one.
It allows him to catch himself off the drop kick and go into something else.
Great.
So
What's the
Rowan
DC
comes
Ziggler?
up and he gets drop kicked off the apron as well, or whatever Seth Rollins is doing with that kick. And then Ziggler comes out.
Dolph.
I'm here to show the world. And he comes in, and Rollins and Ziggler and Ryback and Rowan, and they all kind of get in the schmoz there. And it ends up with Ziggler in the ring, and Rollins sneaks out, and then Rowan and Ryback take J&J and throw him back in the ring, and then Seth knocks them out. And
he does that old-fashioned Savage.
Yeah.
Knee in the back.
Shout out to the Macho.
So they get away. Rollins looks a little weak, but it's whatever.
They always make him look
when
weak,
they do
though.
that, man, when he-
I mean, that's not a surprise. They always make him look weak. He's not weak.
It's right here.
What makes me mad?
Yeah, he just went somewhere.
What makes me mad is when they have Rollins look strong and then look weak as shit. Like through that.
Oh, Dominique want me to move my car. Hey, Ray John, you want to do that?
You got it.
Wait, what?
I'll take it.
What makes me so
Be
mad
back.
about this is like when they make Rollins look good and then they make him look like a bitch. Because he clearly takes on 3 guys at once, looks pretty decent doing it, and then just like runs away. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's the point?
Yeah. So it's
Like, oh, I just broke Brock Lesnar's rib, but Ryback scares me.
Ryback.
Ryback.
And then we get another Kane promo. It's these. I don't think they understand that once he's corporate Kane, who cares? He's not the devil's favorite demon.
When
He's corporate Kane. He's the same dude that was selling mustard and ketchup a month ago.
when the heat started dying down after he took the mask off, that's when I lost all interest in Kane, and that was years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago.
Yeah. It says, check your connectivity. You guys saying it good? Are we good? Just tell us.
Yeah, this lives.
If there's any problems, just shout me out in the comments.
Video sucks.
So we had Jimmy and Naomi. I hear tapping. They were ringside for Jay, and Natalia and Cesaro were out supporting Tyson Kidd. So we got an Uso versus Tyson Kidd, no Adam Rose match. And Tyson Kidd went over in a decent match. Exciting because of what could come from this. Hopefully we're getting Cesaro and Tyson built up as a dominant tag team to oppose the Ascension, because obviously the Ascension are getting pushed. I didn't see this coming.
Terrible move.
At all.
I really didn't either. I saw Jimmy or Jay, whichever one it was, against Tyson on the card.
Y'all talking about the Fusos?
Yeah, the Tyson Kidd beating a Fuso.
Do it. Hit it.
Swaggy D back like Shaq in his prime. 95.
95.
All the shit I said is straight off top of the dome. But fuck the Fusos.
There we go.
Fucking morons.
Gotta get the points here. Hashtag fuck the Fusos.
If y'all want to go on Twitter and whatever social media outlets you guys want to, anytime you hear about the Usos, just put hashtag fuck the Fusos. You don't gotta credit me for anything. Just let the world know that the Fusos are fucking dick bags. Fuck the Fusos.
It's just too funny.
All right. Well, so I'm happy that Tyson Kidd and Cesaro were separating themselves.
They finally over?
Rosebud crap. Yeah, apparently the bunny's gone too.
Really?
For good.
He'll be back Monday.
No.
Justin Gabriel was playing the bunny for most of it.
Really?
What?
No wonder why he fucking
No
left.
wonder.
Shit.
They were gonna do a bunny eliminates Rose from the Royal Rumble, but they went against it. It looks like they.
How bad of a creative mind? You got one of your best high flyers, at least, if not the best, as a bunny. Wow. Justin Gabriel
was the bunny. for most of it.
You know he quit last week too.
Mm-hmm.
I heard he went to All H.
Shout out to him.
Nice. Good pickup.
All H or
Good
TNA.
pickup. Dude,
But it's more All H right now.
imagine Justin Gabriel and Evan Bourne.
Drew Galloway went to TNA. He debuted yesterday.
Yeah. And Scotland?
Hmm?
And Scotland? Right?
I don't know.
I think it was.
I'm trying to always get one more guy from the WWE that's somewhat mid-level card elite.
They don't even need him though.
Mizdow.
Nah, fuck him. Well,
He'd be a great live performer.
Dude.
let me see. I was thinking more of a Cesaro.
Oh my fuck.
He
came back,
right?
He been there?
He's been through there, yeah.
Come back.
And he got a better name.
They need
He
one
got
guy.
an awesome name.
They need one guy who can
Name.
cut some main national promos and just not. I mean, Jay Briscoe, he's a great promo guy, but it's only so far that I can take you.
The
But-
red tag things.
Yeah. They need one guy who can cut some mean national promos.
Well, they had Kevin Steen, but like they weren't on the level they are now when they had him. So,
Yeah.
but you're right.
They just need one more guy to get it a little close. I mean, I don't think they can ever go over to WWE, but they can get it real close.
Okay, so after that we had another Kane. Let's forget that.
Cash match.
So we had Rusev come out and talk about Lana talked about Cena and Rusev talked about Cena, and then Cena came out
Damn,
and
Lana
talked
looks
about
so
Rusev.
good.
I was just gonna say that. Oh my god! Shout out to Lana for just being
Yeah.
fine.
And then Cena basically
You know what you're doing.
Cena cut this long but fast promo. It was like Thugonomics days, and he just kept throwing out sexual stuff about Rusev and Lana.
Did he do this?
I don't know what he was doing, but he
This-
said
No, it was this back in the day.
something like that.
Yep.
He said he's
To
like,
life.
he's like, look at that U.S. title. I had that U.S. title before you had pubes and you had boobs.
Oh really?
He's like the only dude in the company that's allowed to say anything like that.
Yeah, people notice
which
that
makes
shit
me
too.
mad
Yeah.
because then people give him credit for being creative. And it's like, no, he's just the only one that kisses Vince McMahon's ass enough to do it.
Oh yeah, great promo last night, John. Oh yeah.
Pubes.
Paul Heyman can't even do that. Like, let's be honest. Like Paul Heyman is, if he messes up, they would kick him to the curb. Cena can do whatever.
And that
he
would go
wants.
like
Oh
a
my
good
god! Remember that,
a good
dude, okay.
3/4 of their fan base. They kick Paul.
Dude, remember that guy that was the manager for Titus O'Neil, the Primetime Players? He was
Yeah.
only there for like a little while, and then he got fired for saying like, the Primetime Players are like Kobe in a Colorado hotel. They can't be stopped.
He got fired because
He
of that?
got fired for that.
That's bullshit.
Like,
Shout,
that's hilarious.
shout out to Kobe, man.
Shout out to Seth MacFarlane for coming with that joke originally.
Really?
Family
He
Guy.
made that?
That's the old one. They said
Hilarious.
something like, that's easier than Kobe in an interrogation room. They're like, did you have sex with that girl? And he just starts spinning a basketball on her finger like.
I think I've seen that.
I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
I don't really want to talk about the Cena promo. It was just a normal Cena promo, but he was.
I don't want to talk
I
about
don't
Cena.
like how he plays this goody guy, and then throws out sexual stuff like it wouldn't matter to his
Like he
character.
Val Venus. Get the fuck
Yeah,
out
like,
of here.
He's such a. He doesn't know his own character at all. Like at all, the dude just switches everything. He comes out with Thugonomics Cena, and
Because
then
he's
he's
a
nice
dickbag
guy
in real
Cena.
life.
No, that was not his first character. His first character was blue wrestling fucking shorts.
With those
No,
weird
it's 'cause-
spiky
yeah.
hair.
He
Yeah.
didn't have a character yet.
But, dude,
Then he went
It's
to
because
fucking
he's a-
54 Brian Urlacher jerseys, basically.
because he's a douchebag in real life.
Oh, yeah, you can definitely take it.
There's a dark match on YouTube before Raw, back when Cena was the what the hell was his first name? His original name with
John?
he played a robot. His first character.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember. It was like the Destroyer or something, because he was like in perfect physical condition. But he came out and he was wrestling Shelton Benjamin, and Shelton got the win, of course, because Cena was a nobody at the time. But they were just booing the entire time, going,
John?
"Give us the real match, this dude." Yeah, John against Shelton.
Anybody know where
Dark
Sheldon
match.
Gundam is on?
I heard he was doing
He's in,
been
like,
stuff here
everywhere.
a couple years ago.
He's wrestling
He's
just
still wrestling everywhere.
Yeah, like indie shows and stuff whatnot.
He's been
Man,
overseas a
Japan?
lot.
That's
Yes.
the one guy with like I gotta see wrestling in person.
Dude, Shelton.
I'd love to.
Oh,
Him and Angle.
Okay, so then we got Renee Young interview, kind of.
Well, who? Herself?
The Bellas and
Oh, God.
Paige ended up being the interview because she was interviewing Paige, and then all of a sudden the Bellas took over.
The Bellas are boring, yo.
And the Bellas, dude, when they try to act, they come off as trying to act. Like, they don't do it successfully. You just know they're trying to.
They come off as bitches, too.
Fake. Completely fake.
Fake as shit.
I feel like
There's
the
nothing
realest
about
people
them
they
that
got
feels
on there
real.
is Paige and Naomi.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason that Naomi just didn't fit until Adidas, and they kicked her out because she just wasn't playing to the whole
It's too real.
She's too thick.
That's why Cameron's still on there.
Too real.
Cameron, the other black girl?
Yeah, she's so fake.
Oh, dude,
Fake
she's
as
fake as
shit.
fuck.
Dude, all she cares about is being a star. She doesn't care about wrestling at all.
Well, I mean, that's all any of them are.
Yeah,
They're
but
all
the thing is,
so
she's never
models.
gonna get there.
Yeah.
At least Eva's doing something, you know.
Yeah.
Like, she's been having medical problems and stuff, but like she's been on Maxim, she's been on everything because her looks, yeah, but she's out there doing it. She's probably the most fit diva on the roster. Like Eva's ridiculously fit. She was on the cover of Muscle magazine.
Where's Layla? She's still on the roster?
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
She's
dude,
probably
Layla
like-
is so fucking
she's
hot. I think she's in porns now. Wouldn't surprise
She
me.
should be.
Man, dude, she's so
If you want to be in the
beautiful.
video, come be in the video.
I don't know shit about eyes like that.
You don't have to, like, who cares?
We just off the top of the dome. We ain't got no strip right here. He got a strip. My shit,
I mean,
top of the dome.
Stop the-
Yeah, I just got to keep things rolling.
Yeah,
He's just the man in
No,
charge.
these aren't my opinions. This is just what happened.
Yeah. A basis.
So, it's kind of an irrelevant interview, and we head over to Stardust and Goldust versus the Ascension. Boring match. There was some dissension
I
with,
like how you did that.
with Goldust and Stardust before the match. They were trying to figure out who was going to start. And then at the end of the match, Cody tags himself in and gets just destroyed. And then for some reason, the Ascension just can't seem to come up with their own finishers, so they have to double finish again. And it feels way too predictable. You'd think like Goldust would know to move, but Connor knocks Goldust off the apron and goes at the end of days sweeping leg. What is it, STO finisher?
I don't even know the name of their finish,
End of
dude,
days.
but that's so fucking lame.
That sounds
Wait.
like an awesome. That should be an awesome finisher. End of days.
Is it end of days or is that Baron Corbin's?
That's definitely sound like Baron Corbin shit because I seen him did something.
What
I didn't know
the
the
hell
name of
is
that.
It's like a weird SDO.
Yeah, but it's got a name. I forget. I don't know.
They're not relevant enough to have a name.
They come out and they say "Welcome to the Wasteland" and stuff. And so
Yeah.
The thing is, okay,
They
this
talk
is
about
my
their
thing.
matches. They're like, just change the channel because it's about to be
No.
complete crap.
This is my thing with them. With tag teams, there's always the one that's decent
Yeah.
or the one that's really great. The thing is, okay, Connor's the big one, right?
Connor.
is the big one.
Yeah.
He's He's the fucking terrible one. He's
They're both terrible.
shitty.
They're
He's
both.
so
No,
shitty.
fuck that. They're
The
both
other one's-
terrible.
The other one's like, you know, you can see him low card by himself.
I can see him on NXT.
Yeah, by
I can see
himself.
both of their ass on NXT for a very, very long
Well,
time.
the
Not
thing is-
moving up.
Like when they do promos, like the other guy is actually okay. Connor's just fucking terrible. This is only like, welcome to the wasteland. And he's like, not even really good.
But they both just sound boring, dude.
Their
Every
intros
time
are
they
so
talk,
stupid.
like, it's just so boring.
Like,
Can't have two bad workers in a group. It makes no sense.
I know. Like,
But I do like how they giving the tag team division should be a little bit more legit with Tyson Kidd and Cesaro.
That's going to be a
that's
huge
gonna be
boost.
awesome.
And there's still talk of the Dudleys possibly getting in there.
Shout out to Bubba Ray. Bubba Ray
Yeah,
got a contract.
There's
I'm
been
here.
rumors.
I'll give you a little subway and talk rumors, but if Bubba Ray wants to come to the WWE, he can come, but he wants to get Devon in there.
And even
You gotta
Bubba
throw the
by
Devon in
himself
there.
would be fine because
Yeah,
he
get
turned
Devon
himself
in there.
into like one of the top heels in the industry in TNA.
sure.
So
Fuck it, let's go to Spike.
uh,
Hit him up. Where you at, Spike Dudley?
it's probably in a wheelchair.
Probably.
See all those bumps he took back in the day? Dude,
Get the tables.
he took a power bomb better than anybody else.
Oh my god! But at the
His
same
body
time,
bent in
at
half.
the same time, he's like so tiny that it's like
Mm-hmm.
not even so. He's just taking it.
Rocket.
Shout out to Hounds Beer, one of the
Here's
greatest
beer.
beers right now.
Until you get the
Undercover,
shits.
we're trying to get a little sponsorship from them too.
but we really care about Red Bull. That's our sponsor.
Red Bull is sponsoring this.
Whoa. Kids watch this shit.
Actually, they don't. I checked. Our main demographic is 18 to 44.
Cause
Shout out to Hams Beer.
this ain't no PG shit. This ain't PG right here. Anything Swaggy D on, you don't want your kids to watch it.
Right. And with this guy, yeah, definitely.
You know what the D for Swaggy D stand for? Maybe I'll tell you that later.
That'll be a whole video.
Just saying, guys. Just
A
saying.
whole video on
You guys-
NXS.
they got some-
It's not what you think it is.
We got some questions? Any more questions?
I'll check in a minute here, but we'll get to the Bryan Kane match. So we had a casket match for the first time in a little while.
Not
Yeah.
anything
Yeah.
special.
No, it is a casket match anymore. It's just like a
They ain't paying nothing special.
good
on
gimmick
SmackDown.
match, I guess.
Well, yeah, you're right.
The problem with the matches like this match, the Inferno match, the stuff like that, it limits the possibility of an exciting finish.
Because they
Like
can't go
it's
too
really
hard.
hard to have a cool finish in these matches.
The stipulate like the whole thing. With
Unless
the
you're the
stipulation
Undertaker.
Matches. The whole thing with
Still
stipulation
tough.
matches, it's like they're really ruining them now.
Yeah.
Like steel cage
We
matches,
got some
they're
comments
really
here.
ruin them.
I got a question for you guys. Do you guys miss the Elimination Chamber?
Fuck yes.
Yeah, dude. I was so disappointed when I found out we weren't gonna have one.
The
What
Elimination
was the
Elimination
reasoning
Chamber.
for it? Like,
They couldn't fit the arena no more, right?
configure it differently.
I fucks with you, Mark. Fuck the fucking
Yes.
Fusos.
What's up, Mark? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Nice to have you here.
Fuck the Fusos.
So, did you like the anybody who's watching? Did you like the Daniel Bryan Kane match? I wasn't too excited for it because me myself, I like watching Daniel Bryan wrestle, but I don't get too invested in his character. Even though he's just a cool guy. I'd love to just sit down and hang out with him. He's that type of dude where it's hard. I would never root against the guy because he's just so hard not to cheer for.
Exactly.
He's just a cool guy.
He's a regular guy. If
But
you
that doesn't even mean anything to be the regular guy thing. I just like him because he's a nice guy. Like he's cool.
No, I like him because he's a regular guy.
I like him.
I feel like me and him can go to the bar together and get on bitches.
Yeah, but
Regular-
I feel like that with
bitches.
Triple H too, and he's not a regular guy.
Oh, Triple H? I never
Yeah,
felt that
dude,
way. I thought Triple H was a fucking douche.
He still probably is, but wouldn't you still want to hang out with
Big
him?
Dave. I fuck with Big
You wouldn't
Dave.
hang out with Triple H.
No, I hang out with
You
Randy
would,
Orton
he's
before
funny.
Triple H.
Like that dude, he would probably be the life of the party.
Triple H?
Yeah.
He also
Yeah.
seems like
Hilarious.
he also seems like the type of guy who would try to bully on somebody too at a party.
No, man,
He
Triple
probably
H-
would, but
Exactly. Like that's just
But
not
it's like
fucking.
like-
if he's hanging out with you, I'd be like,
This is how I feel like.
If I was with Triple H right now, what I'd do, I'll let Triple H talk. I'll get a steel chair
he talked
and I
about
hit him in the back of his fucking
He
head.
talked about 30 minutes. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
No,
You wouldn't get a
yeah.
word in, and then you
No,
talk way
exactly.
too much.
I feel like Triple H would be the cool dad at the party.
True.
You
The
know what I'm
dad,
saying?
yeah, but not
dad
the
at
guy.
party. Not the guy, but he's like the
If
cool
you're looking
dad.
for a cool guy to hang out the party,
Big Dave.
Dolph Ziggler.
Big Dave.
Dolph Ziggler.
Big Dave.
Dolph Ziggler.
Big Dave.
Shawn Michaels?
I said not Sean.
Oh.
Shawn
Yeah, Shawn's
Michaels
a
would be
fucking
awesome
douchebag.
at the party. What are you talking about? Give him a hand.
He also seems like the type of guy who'll put all the attention on himself.
Of course, he's Shawn Michaels. He's the heart.
I'm the showstopper. You bitches need to suck my dick. Fuck out of here, Sean.
Really?
Wait, what?
The Heartbreak Kid?
I'm cool. Post 2000 Sean is the man.
What about the 90s?
Oh, he's
Dude, the
a
90s
douche.
Shawn was great. Because he was a legit douche and he was playing a
He
douche.
hated people.
So he was playing himself. Great.
But so we done with the Smackdown shit. Let's talk about great wrestling.
Let's get to the ending of the
Okay,
match
okay.
at least. All right, it wasn't a very good match, but
See, we're hyped up for stuff.
so they were basically teasing Kane putting Daniel Bryan into the casket for the first half, and then they're teasing Daniel Bryan putting Kane into the casket. So it led to Kane kind of teetering on the ropes. Bryan hit 3 straight. Does he have a name for the corner kicks, or is it just? It's just okay. So he hits these 3 kicks running off the ropes. You'd think for a guy with a neck problem, he wouldn't land on his head so much.
Okay, that's what I want to talk about.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
1 second. I was here. So he hits 3 kicks, and everybody's going, whoa. And Kane is just holding on to the ropes, hoping he doesn't get knocked in. And then Kane actually did a poor job of selling here, but it's really hard when you got that hard casket, which, by the way, it's not as hard as you think it is because when Daniel was celebrating, the thing was bouncing up and down. They used to use real caskets. So he hits his running knee, Shining Wizard, whatever the hell you want to call it. The knee that took down Cena, you know, whatever you call it.
Kenta's knee.
Yeah, there you go. It's probably got about 10 different names that you could legit use. And he got Kane in the casket. Kane was lying down like this, and all of a sudden he realized, oh shit, they're going to close it on me. So he wrapped his arms up. They close it. Kane tries to push it out a little bit, but Daniel Bryan steps on it. And he leads a yes cheer until the Smackdown lights went off. You would never catch me doing that for another dude.
Yes.
I'll do that shit all fucking day, dude.
Why?
Fucking day.
That's just fucking.
I can't
It's a
worship
good
a
vibe,
dude.
dude.
It's a good vibe.
Exactly.
Why are you trying to fuck with her?
No,
People fall in love with chants and shit too much. I hate that.
That's a good chant, though.
It's not.
Yes, it
It's
is.
an awesome shit. It's so simple.
No, the no chant was bad. I didn't like that.
No, I
chant.
like the
I
no
don't like-
chant.
I
I
don't
like the no
know.
chant more
I
than
like
But the thing is, and you agree with this part, like they're using yes for
Way too
everything.
much.
Like that's so
That's true.
dumb to me. If it's Daniel Bryan's thing,
like.
let it
Okay,
be Daniel Bryan's thing.
Is that Daniel Bryan's fault or the fans' fault?
what's really terrible?
I'm not blaming Daniel for anything. I don't dislike Daniel. I
It's the
like him.
fans. They're not being innovative.
I think
anymore.
Daniel sometimes can be a little boring. That's my only.
I never
thing
thought
with
Daniel Bryan could be boring.
And I'm not talking about in the ring. I'm just talking
Oh, no.
about in
As a-
general,
Like his promo.
his character in promos.
and not even his
No.
promos. Just the whole
Because
Daniel Bryan.
they always got him going
Can
against
be
somebody,
boring
which
too.
makes him like they always trying to pit him as the underdog. So that
And
never
yeah,
gets boring.
he's
You can
been
never
there
get tired of
long
an underdog.
He's been there long. Yeah, you
I don't think so.
can. If they keep losing.
I mean, but the way he losing though, so it's like it's bullshit. So it's gonna keep people mad.
Getting screwed by the man.
But then you got fucking Roman Reigns, who's, I mean, he's been consistently winning ever since he got in there. Obviously,
Mhm.
how many losses Roman Reigns got in his career? 1, 2,
Career?
Yeah.
As a solo? Well,
as a solo.
that's like 8 months, but
1, 2.
probably 1 or 2.
He on his way to John. The next John.
Boxing Raiders.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Roman. Roman, we believe in it. You're the face of the company, Roman.
Did he beat Randy? He beat Randy.
Yeah, he did.
He might not have a singles loss yet.
He's on.
Well,
I think he
I'm
got
not
one.
for sure, but
He's definitely having lost one of the pay-per-view. I can guarantee you.
but
Didn't he
not
lose to
clean.
Rollins?
There's no way he's lost it clean.
Oh wait. Yeah.
He on his way to be the next John. Because he got
Yeah,
the
but yeah, I get that. But how many matches has Seth Rollins lost clean? You know,
a lot.
No.
So it's like at least 2.
Well,
At
Brock-
least 2.
not
Brock.
clean. No,
Brock.
solo matches.
Oh, so what?
Anybody can lose a triple threat match.
Solo matches?
Solo matches where
Did he
you
lose
find out
against
where,
Daniel Bryan?
where somebody's getting booked.
He
Yeah,
did
wrestle
lose.
Daniel Bryan.
I think he
I'm
did.
pretty sure.
I think it was
Something.
SmackDown at one point in time. It might have been Raw. He lost at least
I
one.
don't
And
even
it
count
was,
SmackDown.
I mean, that's a wrestling out.
They don't watch
Show.
SmackDown though. Roman's lost on SmackDown before.
Rusev.
Well, they let everybody lose against Rusev. That don't count.
It does count though. Rusev, well, if you want to talk about losses, Rusev hasn't been pinned since his debut.
Well, that's 'cause
Did it?
they want him to be like that. They want
Yeah,
Roman,
they
they
want
want
Reigns
Roman
to
to be
be
like that. Seth lost at least once
But-
or twice.
Reigns,
I don't think so.
okay, think of it as if Reigns,
Solo? I don't think
if
so.
Reigns was never in the Shield, that was his singles, debut in that WWE. He's just a lot of guys go undefeated in their first run as
True.
a singles guy. Once
Brock did.
he legitimately loses, he's not gonna be booked like undefeated.
I got a feeling they're not gonna let him on. They're gonna let him win at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think he'll win, but I don't think he's walking out with the title.
And that's gonna piss a lot of fans off.
Mark said, no, why would that piss fans off?
Because nobody
See
likes
Rollins
fucking
leaving as the
Roman.
title?
Nobody likes
No,
Roman.
no,
They don't
They'll
want.
be mad. They'll be mad, but then they see
Who
Seth
cares,
come out.
dude? No,
Then they'll be
okay,
like,
this
oh,
is
shit, this is our guy.
this is one thing.
Seth.
All right, we're gonna do a Roman Reigns debate video. I'm just gonna say this now though. Having Roman Reigns win the Rumble was not the wrong thing to do. The wrong thing to do was putting Daniel Bryan in that spot and pissing off the fans. Okay, Roman Reigns, even though he may not be the right choice, he was their choice, and he does have crazy potential. Now,
Titus O'Neil got crazy potential too. Shout out to Titus.
yes, but he's not. They don't see anything in him.
'Cause he's black.
And by the way, in news and rumors, we'll talk about something that came up with Vince McMahon and Titus. But
Ooh, you got some juice here?
not between them, but about Titus.
Okay.
But just as a whole, Roman Reigns, like I'm with JR, I'm with
Jericho.
I'm with Jericho. I'm with Jericho. Even Stone Cold was talking about how Reigns is a pretty good choice to
Well,
roll
it's a
with
bullshit decision.
because even like it may not be his time, but it's now or never. You know, like with him, once they exited the Shield, he was either going to fly up or he was going to get lost in the shuffle.
He should have got
So
lost
if
in
they
the
want
fucking
him
shuffle.
to be the next guy, then sometimes you just got to throw a guy off the cliff and see if he,
Sink or
flies.
swim.
That motherfucker's, hey, just like he did with his promo, which is probably
But
why
if
he
he
made that.
sinks, he sinks.
Yeah, if he
He's
sinks,
drowning.
It's on him now. That's the thing about the promos,
Next guy
Vince cutting his promos. Let him talk, okay? If he screws up, he screws up,
He's
okay? It's
definitely
on
screwed
him. But at this point, you can't blame him because they're throwing a parachute on all of his
Okay, so he
promos.
cut his last promo. And you
Okay,
think the
I don't know
reaction
if
he
he
got
did
with the
cut his last
fans?
promo.
He definitely cut his last promo on fucking on
Where?
Raw. On Raw, he cut that.
I think
he cut
they gave him bullet points, but I think that's fine. Bullet points to me are fine.
And you
But
see
if
the
you
reaction
strip
on
the guy's
SmackDown. Did you see? I didn't hear a
He
fucking
got a
pop at
mixed
all.
reaction.
No, he did
Whoa.
not.
Mixed
He
reaction.
got
Did you
fucking
hear-
booed.
Did you hear Let's
He
Go
got
Roman?
fucking
Roman
booed.
sucks.
He got booed. I watched it just before I came here just to make sure of this shit.
Wait,
He
no,
got
he got a
fucking
mixed
booed.
reaction.
He got booed.
But let's go.
He got
Roman.
the Cena treatment.
Yeah, but that's
No, he
the
wasn't even close to Cena.
Did you not hear the chant?
I didn't hear shit. I just
Oh.
boo.
Let's
I heard-
Roman.
I heard a few fuck Romans.
That's as bad as a
No,
You get the Cena
The
treatment.
thing is, okay, Jim Ross was talking about this. Nobody was booing Roman Reigns before the Royal Rumble.
Yes, they was.
No, they were not.
No, they
He
They
was
weren't.
not getting booed by
He
anybody.
want to get a pop.
He was
He was
getting
getting
tiny
pops.
pops. That's it.
That's
He
it.
wasn't over, but he wasn't under either.
That motherfucker.
He was
under
not
now.
getting booed until he became the guy that took Daniel Bryan's spot. Same with Batista. When he came back, he was cheered.
Shout out
As
to Big
soon
Dave.
as they found out he's going to win the Rumble
Fuck Big
and
Dave.
take Bryan's
What's
spot,
wrong with Big
they
Dave?
started booing him. They are booing the spot. They aren't booing Reigns. Let's move on from there, though. We'll save
That's
that for
another
Roman Reigns
debate.
debate. You see how passionate we get.
Fuck Big Dave.
I'm not
too.
anti-Roman and I'm not super pro-Roman. I just think they did the right thing when it comes to having him face Brock. That's where I end my allegiance with Roman Reigns.
Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. We gotta break kayfabe with this video. You said fuck Big Dave.
Yeah, I don't
I
get
don't.
that.
I don't like.
Ray Jean.
I don't like
Ray Jean has a little mark in him though. He's got a little mark in him.
the.
Oh, for who? Big Dave?
He like
Period.
Batista.
He don't like part-time guys because they're not there.
No, that's not that.
love
That's good, Ray Jean.
I just never liked the Batista style of wrestling. I mean, I don't like if you're not a great charisma guy. I don't like bodybuilding wrestlers, dude. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. No, I don't fucking like that
Batista's so
shit, dude.
cool, though.
He's not cool to me. Now he's probably a cool guy outside the ring, but inside
He
persona,
is.
the coolest wrestler to me, I'll say, and he's not a bodybuilder guy, is fucking Jericho or Edge. Those are cool.
Yeah,
I want to
Edge.
see guys like that, dude. I don't want to
Shout
see
out to
fucking bodybuilder wrestlers. Like, why are you trying to? It's not a lot of bodybuilders in
Everybody
the
can
world.
be a Jericho or an Edge.
Well, make some.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
What the fuck you get, Ray
That's his
John?
own thing. He's probably started.
Hey, come in on this video. Give us some food. What's up?
Come on, yeah. What you got? We can.
Get in on this
We
video.
need some more sponsors.
We gotta talk to them.
Oh yeah.
All right, but
I don't even.
no, seriously, like, not everybody can be an Edge or a Jericho.
Dude, he just Ric Flair.
That's so.
Woo!
Jericho and Edge come along once in a generation, you know.
That's why they're so good.
Yeah, that's hard. No, Seth Rollins isn't Jericho or Edge, and he's the top
Yeah,
guy
the
we have
potential,
right now.
Dude, he's got the potential. Chill as hell.
Dude,
His
yes,
charisma just isn't
All right.
as there. Like, not yet.
Not
it
yet.
seems like people are either overrating or underrating Rollins. He's right now on this roster, which is full of athletic talent. It's not full of talent like we had in the early 2000s. Okay, don't get it twisted. They're good in the ring. Nobody has the charisma of the Eddies.
I was going to say, because I was going to argue
the
that.
Jerichos.
Athletically.
Even Benoit, even though Benoit didn't have the charisma, he had the intensity that this dude was going to kick somebody's ass. You know, and be careful, Mike, because I knew it was coming.
Well, I wasn't even thinking about it.
But
I
like
wasn't thinking about that.
Seth Rollins, people are like, "Oh, his floor is Edge," and I'm like, "Do you realize Edge is one of the greatest packages of all time in wrestling? Like, he's 6'5". They said his floor is Edge. Like Edge is some like really good wrestler.
Who the fuck said
He's
that?
an all-time. I've seen a lot of that. People they look at his hair and they look at him being like this bad guy.
Edge is his potential. He's not getting better than Edge.
Edge is a great. Okay, he's one of the greatest. He started young. He got good. He was signed young. And we don't even know what he could have been. Honestly, he could have gone on to do. He'd probably be retiring right about now. Okay?
No.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
It's to be the face. It'd be the face. Because Cena, they wouldn't have gave it to Cena.
If
like
he wanted to, well, he wouldn't have usurped Cena because he was with Cena at the time.
He would have eventually, with the fucking era they in now, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, he would have probably took the face from Cena.
He's probably a little bit older than Cena. What is he,
like a year or two?
Cena's like 37, right?
They're about the same.
Or 30.
They're about the same.
Yeah, he'll still be wrestling.
But he got his injury at a young age.
I'm talking about without the injury.
Oh, just with no injury?
No
well,
injuries.
I mean, Cena's got like 9 serious injuries, so everybody gets hurt.
Fuck Cena. I don't care about him.
Yeah, but no, if there's one thing Cena does, the dude's like a superhuman when it comes to injuries. Like, he'll tear his bicep and come back in like a month.
Takes
Super
roids.
Cena.
So, well, that might be something to it, but
Super Cena.
But also, steroids kill your body over time.
Yeah, that's why he'll probably, no offense
That's
to
probably
John
why
Cena and
it's
John Cena's fans, but he'll be dead by 75.
75? That's old for a wrestler. Hulk Hogan
Fuck
is-
that. He'll probably be dead by 55. Man. Like, I mean,
What did Ultimate Warrior make it to? Like,
I ain't trying to offend you fans, but his chances of living is not that high.
what would you say? Like 15% of all wrestlers probably died before like age
60?
40?
60.
Age 40?
60. That's
Dude, I said 15.
no, fuck that. 40 is 60.
No,
60 is probably about 70% though.
60.
60.
Hardly any of them make it to 60.
55.
But so you got some that do.
Yeah, like 10%.
No, I got
No, guys that were like in the business for like 15 years. Like,
50 to 60 they dying, basically. No offense to none of you guys.
Shout out to Ultimate
that's
Warrior.
why it's so rare. That's why it's cool. When you guys get moments like The Rock and Stone Cold and
The Rock ain't
on
gone.
WrestleMania, cherish that because you don't know how long they're going to be here, man.
Right,
Because
dude.
even though The Rock and Stone Cold look healthy, you don't know what's going on inside
Look
their
at the
bodies.
Warrior, dude. Look at the Warrior. Came back.
Incredible shape.
Incredible shape. And then
If The Rock died within the next 10 years, I'd be shocked.
No,
That
well, he took
motherfucker
care of his
keeps
body.
like
and
that.
he
His
retired
body
early.
is.
He retired
Yeah.
early. That's dude.
Don't do steroids.
Yeah, well, that's a big thing. Is
Fuck the roids.
once we got past the steroid era, let's see the difference in early deaths. So,
So how long Barry Bonds got?
well, he's got a big
Barry
body
Bonds.
from the start.
Barry Bonds didn't have. He had a.
No, he was like
He was
big,
bulked up,
not
yeah.
like this, but like
Yeah.
tall. He was the bigger your frame, the more muscle.
He was tall as shit, dude. People don't realize how tall Barry Bonds was.
How tall
One of the best hitters of all
Like
time.
6'3", 6'4". He's
Really?
close to 6'4".
If Seth Rollins stopped doing CrossFit, he'd probably be jacked as hell.
It's better, but that's the thing. It's better. That's another reason why I like fucking. I don't like bodybuilder wrestlers because I feel like if you're a wrestler that's in shape, like Seth Rollins, Edge, or Jericho, your chances of living is a lot better. dude.
That was kind of the generation, the early 2000s, right after Attitude, where like being like muscle bound wasn't necessary. Like you had your Benoits and Eddie started to get ripped, but
Yeah,
like
Eddie
you
got
had your
ripped out of nowhere.
Jericho and Edge were never in great
Yeah.
shape. They were
Jericho
like,
used to be chubby and then
they
he
were-
lost a bunch of
they
weight.
were in like
But he was still
basketball
in
player
the
shape.
stuff.
Like, you know, you see basketball players
Yeah.
out running. They look thin and they're pretty cut, but they're not like huge.
But Brock got the same way. Like now, Brock is pretty. It's not
Back
thin,
in
but
his
he's
younger
tall.
days, he wasn't that defined. You could just see a whole bunch of muscle.
Yeah, like
And
the
when I
fucking
say
shit up there.
that, I mean to like Brock's standards. Like you could see the muscle was there, but it also had this thin layer of fat on top of it, a healthy fat.
Yeah,
But even to
we never
today,
called Brock fat.
this last couple pay-per-views, he has looked ridiculously ripped.
I think he
At
won CrossFit.
WrestleMania, he looked big and he wasn't
Yeah.
very cut.
He won in
And
shape.
he was sweating
Let's
all
talk
over.
he
about
won in
The
shape.
Rock. Let's talk about The Rock.
Oh my God, The Rock is bigger than ever.
Dude. But no, what I noticed with the WrestleMania, dude, he was like kind of thin.
Yeah,
like,
he
in
cut
his
down.
stomach. Like, it's
Yeah.
like he's big as shit.
Like early last year, he was gigantic.
I know for her.
Like it was almost ridiculous and bad.
Yeah.
But when he doing that for a movie though?
I'm sure he was. Probably fast was part of it
That's
too.
very good. Well, yeah.
He said he'd like to gain some weight for a role though. I'd like to see that too, just to see his, his skills.
The best thing if y'all ever want to see a big ass guy go from small as shit. You got 50 Cent. No, 50 Cent. You ever seen 50 Cent do? And he played in this
that
one
was
movie
pretty
called
gross.
All Things Fall Apart, and he got skinny as shit. He was playing a cancer patient and everything. That was fucking Disgusting dude.
dedication.
Yeah, I don't know what he did.
Well, Christian Bale went from Batman Begins to The Machinist. The Machinist is actually a great movie.
I seen that, yeah.
He went down from like 190 pounds to I think 110,
And then he put back.
and then he put back the weight for Dark
another
Knight. For the Dark Knight,
And then he lost.
it was
all
like
that
60
weight.
pounds of muscle. Like holy
And he
god!
lost all that weight.
That's just not
again.
healthy for
He
you.
lost
Oh,
all
it's
that
very
weight.
unhealthy.
He went from Dark Knight and lost all that weight again for that one role of Mark Wahlberg with the fighter.
Dude,
Is that right?
Christian Bale is dedicated as heck, and it's so unhealthy for him to do that. But it shows, that dude is ready to make a commitment. It's nasty how skinny he is in The Machinist. He plays a guy that hasn't fallen asleep in an entire year, so his bones are like
Bruh.
sticking out, and it's gross.
Shout out to my guy Mark Wahlberg, favorite actor. He'll probably be the best actor wrestler now.
Ted 2. Ted 2.
That's
Coming out soon.
Ted too.
Yeah.
Best actor though. I don't know.
Best actor right now.
Leo.
He's wrong.
What are you thinking about?
Leo's a part-time movie actor.
And a full-time runner-up.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah, Leo
Oscars.
never wins an Oscar.
Why?
Dude.
He gets robbed every year. They're like, yeah, it was good, but Mark Wahlberg and Ted was classic.
The Wolf on Wall Street should have won it. Though.
that was nuts.
The Wolf on Wall Street.
Okay, so Mark asked us, who do you guys want to see go in the Hall of Fame next? I want Owen Hart, but I don't think it will ever happen.
That will never.
Ray, who do you want to see go in the Hall of Fame? That isn't. Yeah.
Owen Hart does sound really good. Yeah,
Yeah, but don't say Owen Hart. That's been chosen, all right?
I want to see
Next.
Undertaker retire.
Get the fuck out
Go
of
into
here.
the Hall of Fame.
Dude, I'm telling you, he's back. He's coming back.
What the fuck
Look
you
at
got?
Bray's promos. Look, they're building Bray, and there's been reports that they know already whether he's going to be there or not. So unless something happens, I think the Undertaker's for sure in there. Honestly, I'd rather see the Undertaker one more match against Bray Wyatt than some silly. They're not going to book Dean Ambrose, right? So I don't want to see him lose at WrestleMania.
Fuck that. I got a different opinion about that, but I don't know if you want it now. But I go ahead. I want to see none of the old guys at WrestleMania. Triple H. I don't want to see Triple H's thing. Change my mind about that. I feel like if you can pit more young talent, fuck it, get on.
No,
fucking
I know that they're ready, but they're not ready.
Get the NXT guys a match on there. If you're really trying to get them over,
They might be
if you're trying to get them over, get them a match in that slot. Fuck them
but
old
it's not,
guys.
dude. But the thing is, they're not taking the slot of NXT guys. They're taking the slot of a Sin Cara versus who freaking knows.
I ain't gonna be no Sin Cara. What you mean? They said they still doing a Rumble match, right?
They might. That's another thing. They
Dean, you gonna pit Dean or somebody?
They might do. There's talk about doing an NXT match, maybe a Fatal 4-Way, something like that.
That would be.
But it's
awesome.
gonna be short. It's gonna be 10 minutes anyway.
But see, you need to get them guys over now, so when they get to the WWE,
No, the thing is, they don't need a WrestleMania loss. What does that do for them this quickly? People know about NXT.
but it can get more exposure. Fuck it.
But
Why not? Because them guys eventually are going to come up anyway.
But the people that will actually care, there's a lot of people that don't give a crap about the indies, that just watch WWE, and they don't know who the heck these guys are, and they don't want to see them on WrestleMania. The guys that want to see them on WrestleMania are the guys that are tuning into NXT.
But if they put on an awesome match, they're going to want them to
they're not going to have
more.
enough time to put on an awesome match.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Give them 14 minutes.
They won't give them 14 minutes.
Hell no.
I'd rather see
That's,
that.
that's
like 9 minutes.
I'd rather see that than a fucking
that
old
cuts in the Flow
guys.
Riders set list, man. He's got to have them
Flow
3
Rider there
songs.
again?
No,
MGK.
MGK there this year?
he was in
He
Miami.
was in one of them.
He sang out Cena,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And the Rockette Flow Rider. Okay, but Hall of Fame guys that aren't in there that you'd like to see in there. Anybody specific?
I just have it.
Obviously, Owen Hart's a big one. It's
Yeah.
never gonna happen.
I probably go one day. Everybody goes in one day.
Chris Benoit.
Well,
He
Talk
deserves
about
to
never
be
going
there.
in there.
no.
Oh, okay. To be realistic.
Whether he did it or not, some people think he did, and I don't get stuff. But he did kill 2 people, or what, 3 people, 2 people.
Aaron Hernandez killed the guy. He's gonna get back in the NFL.
But they don't have enough evidence. I don't think.
What the fuck?
He can't watch the Super Bowl. You heard about that? See, I'm straight off the top of the dome. So I mean, I go to different segments all the time. But
Talking about Hall of Famers, he goes to Aaron Hernandez.
hey, he was on his way to a Hall of Fame type. But okay, back to the guy I think he needs to get in. Shit, that's kind of hard. Edge in there already?
Yes. Any premature retirements, they normally send them in there.
I would say. Let's take it.
He's in there.
He's in there.
He went there the year he died.
Really?
Yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah, whenever
Everybody
somebody
was
dies, they send him in there.
But they ain't
Except
put
for
Chris
Macho
in there.
Man.
Oh, Chris.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't even in the business when he died, though. Or related to the business.
Big Sexy in there?
Big Sexy's in
Twice, I think.
Yeah.
Or no. Yeah, because the NWO went in last year.
He probably put himself in there.
Yeah. Triple H got all this power. Was like, let's put the click in there. Yeah.
Triple H isn't in there.
That's a good. The Rock.
Or is DX in there?
DX is definitely in there. Shawn Michaels introduced Triple H.
Wait a minute. I don't know.
Well,
I don't
Mike-
think so. I don't think so.
Triple H still be
Wait, is
wrestling.
Shawn in there?
Yeah, Sean's definitely.
But Triple H.
Sean's in there as a
Triple
solo?
H.
Sean's in there.
Sean's in there as on as a solo.
Oh, when did he go?
2 years ago.
A couple years ago too.
I didn't think he'd been retired that long.
Oh, I know the guy who should be in there. The guy who beat Stone Cold and The Rock on the same night.
Same night.
Chris Jericho.
He's not retired, though.
He doesn't fucking wrestle anymore like
He's
that.
wrestling live events right now. He just that's why Jericho's a cool dude. He doesn't care about the paycheck for the TV show. He's just wrestling because he loves to wrestle and he likes to communicate with the fans.
And he got money.
In the live shows, you can do more.
Oh, he said numerous times he hates TV compared to the live shows because you can do whatever you want on live shows.
Okay, I got one. What about DDP?
DDP. Sorry.
That's, I mean,
Yeah,
That's
I
a good
agree.
one.
they Goldberg in there?
JBL.
JBL he can make a case.
He'll be in there
He
one
could
day.
be APA.
It might be a
But
while,
both of
but
them
he'll be a broadcaster for a
Is
while.
Ron
Who they
Simmons
got in
already
W? They got Booker T in there?
JR's in
Booker
there.
T's in there?
Yeah, he's in
Oh, yeah, he's in there. They got
Ron
him.
Simmons is in there, isn't he?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't got enough solo matches for me.
Yes.
I feel like he should be.
I feel like
No.
see, this is the thing that I feel about that Hall of Fame. You're gonna let everybody get in there, it's gonna make it like not relevant.
But Ron
Yeah,
Simmons
that's a
is the
good
first black
point.
dude to win a world title.
Is he really?
I mean, that's
Fuck that. No, he can't get in my shit.
Well,
APA.
It's only we only have like 3
I like
black
him.
guys in there.
the thing about wrestling though is like it's so hard to separate the kayfabe from the reality, because like you got guys like Cena who are obvious Hall of Famers, first ballot because of the kayfabe, but then you got a guy like Shelton Benjamin who like
He ain't getting in.
is never gonna get in. But if they had just booked him right, he could be one of the greatest champions of all time.
Fuck
It's so
that.
frustrating.
Kurt Angle, he got to get in there.
Kurt Angle. He's
Yeah.
gotta get in there.
But like I said the other day, I was fucking talking trash to this dude online, thinking he like this dude was saying like he was like I'm going to the rumors because I've been hearing a lot of crazy shit talking about Kurt Angle's on his way back to the WWE. I'm like, Kurt Angle hates the fucking WWE. He hates
He'll
Vince,
go to
dude.
the Hall of Fame one day, but it's gonna be a while.
He's not gonna come back to
Yeah,
wrestling.
I don't think Vince will be alive.
Like the only way he's coming back.
Dude,
is
but
like
this
to win.
dude, he was trying to give me a legit
Yeah.
sources and shit, talking about Kurt Angle was
Who
talking
are you
about coming
talking
back.
to on the internet? Where?
Just fucking
Vince
that
Russo.
group, dude.
He's talking to Vince
I see,
Russo.
I'm off that group.
Oh, dude, They post
too many
much.
marks. Too many marks. Dude, we're gonna do a segment coming up pretty soon. We might do it on Raw.
Too many marks.
Mark of the day, man.
Mark of the day.
Because oh my gosh, I'm seeing the dumbest comments ever. This dude was so into the kayfabe when talking about Cena. It was
Oh
laughable.
yeah, dude.
Laughable.
But we're definitely gonna keep posting our shit on our
Don't
shit.
respond
so
to those
whatever.
guys because they're not even trolls. Like they don't know any better.
I respond to every fucking thing. I ain't gonna
Even when
lie.
I was like,
Mike talks so much shit. It's nuts.
You got a comment, I'm coming right back at you.
all right? So
Great.
I think we rattled off some good names for there.
Kurt
I
Angle.
think we only got DDP out.
Kurt.
Kurt.
DDP got one of the greatest intros ever. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and I'm not. They
It's
tried to
me.
get.
It's me.
It's
It's
DDP. That's not cool.
Well, his WCW theme was like
It was
Nirvana.
Smells Like Teen
yeah,
Spirit
it was basically
backwards.
Nirvana. Smells Like Teen Spirit, and somehow they never got sued for it.
because
Jimmy Hart
they changed
created it.
they changed the chords. It was different.
Yeah,
pattern.
Jimmy Hart created it.
Jimmy
He
Hart.
literally just like
Yeah, this
put
will
it-
work great.
he
brother. This
uploaded
will work great. This is awesome. This is the
he
greatest
uploaded
shit
it
I
and
ever
just
have.
changed a couple
Yeah.
things, and everybody's
You
like,
understand, brother?
if you go to his theme song from WCW on the comments, we're all like, isn't this like Nirvana?
Yeah, everybody says that. Nirvana smells like Teen
He
Spirit.
said British Bulldog.
British. Oh my God, that's a good choice. That's a solid choice.
Do you think they should do an invasion style feud with NXT versus WWE?
Ooh.
It could work,
Not enough stars. Yeah.
but
No.
Well, no,
there's
there's
plenty.
enough.
There's plenty.
They could, like, if you got, like,
Not even
Balor,
videos, like,
Itami,
really,
Zayn, and Owens, and they just came up and said, hey, so you know how you guys, refer to us as rookies, but we kind of run this place now, so, something like that. But it'd be hard because it'd be so kayfabe because
it's not enough educated fans.
Well, there's too many educated fans. Like, everybody's employed by WWE, so it would come off as fake.
And John said, hey, if you don't let me win this match, dude, you're fired. I'm going to go call Vince. Oh, yeah, Sammy, you're fired. Oh, yeah.
I think I should go over on Kevin Owens, Vince. What do you think?
Dude, Kevin Owens, dude, he's a
monster.
He's a once-in-a-lifetime generation athlete.
He's a talent like no other. For sure.
It's not even the way they booking him. Like, it's just like, he's a freak, dude.
Like,
to be that fucking big.
Oh. I posted on Facebook. So we're going to do an NXT TakeOver live review. Most likely live. It might not be live, but it's going to be right after. So if it's live, there's extra benefit. But I talked about on NXT this week, Baron Corbin, he continues to get crazy response from the crowd. And he did something that's very simple, but it got a huge pop from the crowd. When he was inside the ring and Bull Dempsey was outside the ring, he did the old Undertaker thing where he throws his arm behind the ropes and backflips out of the ring. And he's doing it at like 6'9". The crowd went nuts because that's the only thing, or the only guy to ever do that is the Undertaker. So it just shows that little bit of athleticism that he has. Now, again, this is a guy that's never talked in his career. He's never had a match longer than a minute and a half.
Yeah, because
who knows if he's a scrub or he's a beast, but
can't be worse than a big show.
And you can't teach intensity unless, I don't know, unless you think you can, then go ahead and try. But
I got a question. Who's the most intense wrestler of all time?
Well, there's different ways. There's Ultimate Warrior. There's Hogan in his own way was crazy intense.
Fuck Hogan. Don't like him.
No, see, you can't just ask a question and then change the subject.
I don't like his.
That's not cool.
That's fake intensity.
No, at the time it worked.
It worked.
If you show Mickey Mouse from 1930s, nowadays kids don't want to watch that. But it was a great.
I don't watch fucking Mickey Mouse. I was watching Fillmore. When I was born, we was the cool age.
You weren't born in the 1930s.
Oh well, shit. Who the fuck wants to watch fucking Mickey Mouse though?
Everybody.
We want to watch some Recess or something. Like we don't want to watch Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, but even nowadays, kids wouldn't like Recess.
Fuck, dude.
It takes too long for the story to develop. They like 2 minutes.
If they show Recess, that shit, everybody will watch.
No, I doubt it. They like 12-minute shows of SpongeBob. That's it.
That's true.
Out of here. But the greatest intense wrestler, most intense wrestler.
The Macho Man, ladies.
I can see that. I can live with that.
Oh, yeah.
And so
I'm taking
Benoit.
I want a Benoit today all day.
We'll just go around. Okay, so you got Macho. Who'd you say?
Benoit.
I got Kurt Angle.
Yeah, Kurt Angle probably tops it, dude.
Okay, and then another way, the Undertaker playing his gimmick.
True.
True.
That's fine. I can live with that.
But because when he would come out, the Undertaker has forever had privilege ever since he established himself as being the second guy to come out. Because the reactions that the guy would emit standing in the ring, looking at the Undertaker coming out, was priceless. That was part of the match. That's why I'm excited for an Undertaker Bray thing, because it's not just the match. It's not going to be that long of a match, but the build-up, including the entrance with the Undertaker walking out slowly, and
Bray is underrated.
Bray can sell psychology in the ring.
Yeah,
it's just the Undertaker entrance is cooler than half the matches you'll ever see. That's just the Undertaker. He's the man.
You're well.
Kayfabe and non-kayfabe.
You guys are sleeping on one. 2004 Batista when he didn't even do the things. Big Dave.
Yeah.
Can we get some fireworks, Big Dave?
WrestleMania Triple H is up there.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh,
yeah.
He's not. I don't think he's more intense than Kurt Angle. I think Kurt Angle, dude.
No, I think Kurt Angle might be the most intense.
The
thing about Macho Man,
watch him on TNA.
Dude,
oh my gosh.
Macho Man was very intense, but it was also his personality. He was an intense person.
Yes, exactly.
So I think it'd be between Kurt and Macho.
I'm taking Kurt.
Because there's Hulk Hogan was telling a story on
Elizabeth?
yeah.
Elizabeth.
Well, he was talking about Macho in general on a podcast, and he was talking about how he would have a match or he'd have a feud with Macho Man, and Macho Man would he'd be really upset with you if you touched Elizabeth.
Yeah,
you got near her.
If you looked at her.
If you
What you doing, man?
If you didn't do something perfect in the ring, if you weren't
Don't look at her like that.
if you weren't executing that night, he would get mad because he was a perfectionist.
Yeah.
So
he literally wrote out every tiny
Macho
little
was a
spot.
beast.
A sleeper.
Oh.
Mr.
Oh,
Kennedy
Mark
from
of the
Green
day.
Bay, Wisconsin.
Mark of the day. Mark of the day. Mark of the day.
I liked that guy, dude.
He was decent.
He was okay, but like I don't know.
I liked that guy.
Back to Macho Man.
Oh, he's not a top guy. Great mid-card.
I don't think he was. It was his gimmick.
I mean, it's always somewhat a gimmick, though.
They tried to push him as a top guy in TNA. And
Yeah, I know. That was kind of.
Yeah, when you feel
pretty much happens with
it.
all the guys they get from WWE. They try
So
to
for
make
Kurt,
Well, Jeff Hardy.
That's the biggest
He's like a
problem.
big merch.
The biggest problem with TNA is that they have no confidence in themselves. That whenever they get a WWE guy, they assume we should push him to the top. When in reality, that makes you look really bad.
Yeah.
When
Good
it's kind of
deal.
like the WCW effect, and back in the day, top guys from WWE would go over there and just walk over everybody else in your company, and they were trying to sell themselves as we're the
Homegrown
big guys,
talent,
like where the big boys play.
Yeah.
And then you get Hulk and Diesel,
Macho Man.
Kevin Nash. They go over there, and all of a sudden, they were the two biggest guys in the company. It's like, wait,
shout out to Big
what are you trying to
Sexy.
sell us here? You know,
Big Sexy, the only man who lost a match like this.
overrated wrestler. Not
Big
even
Sexy?
overrated. Who thinks he's a good wrestler? Actually,
I know. He's
Okay.
terrible.
overrated person.
Overrated everything.
Nah, he's
Except for backstage.
he knows his place. I'm not saying he's a top
Pound for
25
pound,
wrestler.
Top 5 worst wrestler of all time.
Pound for pound.
Kevin Nash?
That's a lot of pounds.
Hold on, pound.
Pound for pound.
He's the second best, biggest wrestler ever. A big guy wrestler.
What?
Oh,
Besides the
fuck.
Undertaker, I'll take him over Kane.
No.
No.
He's
I'll
a
take him over
terrible
Big Show.
wrestler.
I'll take him over Big Show.
He had 5 moves, and that's legitimate.
So
Big Show could do drop kicks.
No, Big Show is a much better wrestler than Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash didn't do anything.
his
Kevin Nash,
personality, his gimmick,
No,
dude.
you said wrestler.
you said
All right.
wrestler, dude. Come
Right.
on.
Personality and gimmick has.
No.
That's-
Superstar.
No, dude.
Well, if that's the case, then I'll probably put him as.
You're talking about a sports
Undertaker is the
entertainer.
best big
Yeah.
man wrestler of all time. There's no doubt about that one.
Let's do best commentator. We're gonna do best wrestler.
Well, that's easy.
The Macho Man Randy Savage.
Paul.
JR, dude. Come on.
Paul.
JR,
Wrestler,
and
oh,
Macho Man would be the
Wrestler commentator.
Macho hated doing commentary, though.
But it was so good.
Macho commentary.
Macho's commentary was
Fuck
great.
it
Booker
on.
T's
The best
commentary.
group of all time was JR and Paul.
Fuck
Heyman
it on.
at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
JR and Paul Heyman, that was great.
Booker T.
That was my first WrestleMania.
Booker T.
Booker T. Tell me I did not just see that.
Booker's got potential, but he kind of
He's got that Macho Man thing.
He's around Michael Cole too much.
it's starting to get that effect. He
It's the
used to
Michael
be an
Cole
anti
effect.
Triple H guy, and now he's starting to suck up. But,
The
you know,
authority, dude. That's
everything
because they
checks.
make him suck up, though.
They do.
You don't think they make them
No,
read
that's
them
what I'm saying.
lines?
He doesn't have to suck up. He could quit. You know,
Oh,
Triple H buried his career.
I need his livelihood.
Triple H buried all. Basically, Vince made it a point to bury every WCW star that came over.
Yeah.
The only
Was it,
guys that fought
Steiner?
out of it was Jericho, and then eventually Eddie, and then Ray kind of fought out of it because of
But
Eddie's
that
death.
was.
But another reason why I don't want to see that Sting Triple H shit, dude.
Well, no, they're not.
I don't want to see that shit.
Sting will not lose. Who's the last guy that Triple H beat? Okay, he beat Brock once, but then Brock got over. I mean, who's the last guy he buried? It's been a while.
It has been a while.
He doesn't care.
Oh, trust the
Triple
WWE.
H
I
is
feel
a-
like Triple H can
Yeah,
do.
Sheamus.
He can book himself though. That's
In a way.
not.
And Sheamus is his guy, so
Sheamus is a good ass wrestler, dude.
11-time champion, right?
Who?
Triple H.
13.
He's had the title.
Sean 11.
13.
Sean's 11.
Sean's 11.
Sean.
Sean.
Sean's 11?
He's like,
No, it's Sean. Let me check that out.
if that.
No, I'd say like 6.
Sean
Wait, what are we talking about? World title?
World title 11 times.
But dude, there's so
No.
many things that go into world titles.
World
Because they had 2 world titles.
Yeah, both of the titles.
Hey, that shit counts.
That shit counts.
That's 11.
13.
I'm looking up.
So Triple H
Sean.
13.
11?
Sean, I don't know about 11.
No, because
No way.
Triple H was second all time with 11. No, he had 11 when he retired as an active wrestler on the roster.
Oh.
I don't know if he's gotten the title. I don't think he has 13.
Check that shit up too.
What, Triple H?
Yeah, Triple H.
Triple H has an 11
I'm
championship.
going to see one thing. John got on 16.
What the fuck, man?
Dude, when I stopped watching for a while, and part of it was during that CM Punk thing, and he got that title 2 times in like one night, I think. John Cena. It was either 2 times in one night or 2 times in like 2 days.
This sucks, dude.
Because yeah, that's right, 2 times in 2 days. Because he had the title and he lost it to Del Rio or something, or no, CM Punk, and then he retired with the title. Okay, he left, and then he won it the title against Rey Mysterio after Rey Mysterio won a tournament to win the title.
Right.
So he got 2 championships basically in one night or 2 nights.
What the hell?
I was like, how did he get so many championships so
Sean
fast?
about to hit 50 here soon.
The thing is, though, Cena never holds it very long.
Yeah, I know. His like longest title reign is probably like what, 6 months?
Probably around there. He had the U.S. title for a long time.
MVP, the longest reigning United States champion.
They were trying to sell us he was this important guy.
Okay, he was a 5-time champion. I was way off.
Mm-hmm.
But look, dude, those 5 reigns.
But
were
okay,
probably
the more
long as
importantly
shit.
thing,
They were
Yeah,
probably
when you put in
long as shit.
Wikipedia Shawn Michaels, you know what you see? Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and guess who's the third guy?
Shawn Michaels.
The third guy.
Wait, what are you talking
The
about?
third guy when you search
The
Shawn Michaels.
third
Kevin
wheel.
Nash.
The third wheel.
John Cena.
What?
Oh,
Well, dude,
championship.
dude, how are you telling me that he's got this?
You know what it is? I stopped watching in like 2010. No, I stopped watching in like 2007. Sorry. And then I checked in every now and then.
Yeah,
I started watching
That's when
Smackdown about
Triple H gave his
2007.
last 2 titles. That's what it was.
yeah.
He was like the 11-time champion when he was with Evolution, basically.
Yeah, dude, he was so badass back then.
He
The
looked so
badass in the
bad,
group
though,
was
with
fucking
those huge
Randy.
Button chops, they were so bad.
God.
Oh, I still own it. So relevant. Off the dome.
Now we're just chilling talking about wrestling.
Guys, got any questions
This is how we should end
Yeah,
every
we gotta
video.
go to the next video though.
What's the next video, bro?
Rumors and news and
Rumors
so
and
everybody
news.
who's watching now or has been watching, we're gonna do another live video here. We're just gonna go all live for you tonight. Make it easy.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do a news and rumors,
Fucking subscribe, please.
which we'll
Red Bull.
cover. All right, they can't see me. After the
Is this the main event? I feel like
I see you, Ray Ray. The next video, we're gonna dedicate a lot of it to WrestleMania, Ziggler versus Bryan, and see what's going on there.
Chris Benoit.
So if you're interested in that subject, come on over. We're going to end this and go to that. Subscribe. Shout out to Red Bull, the official sponsor of the JT Lucid podcast.
Hams.
You know, whatever you want to call this, video cast.
We do need to make the fucking
The video school.
No, that's too corny. People
What?
that actually name the stuff like a
You
specific.
don't think so? You think it's corny?
Yeah.
What?
If you just have because we're going to do different subjects, call it an actual name. I think
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
We're not Monday Night Raw. We're 3 guys chilling just talking about wrestling.
We about that action, boss.
To me, if I was watching a video about people talking about wrestling, I don't want all the effects. I just want 3 people talking about wrestling who know what they're
I
talking
like that. Yep.
about. You know,
Yep.
we're not trying to be a
That's what
TV show. We're trying to be
Three
I ain't
guys
gonna
just
lie.
talking
3
about
guys
wrestling.
hanging out.
Hanging
And
out.
then
Drink
this-
beer. Drinking better.
what would you call Ray? What's a good adjective?
Fucking
There we go.
a fucking sub in.
troll.
He should come in. I think he's gonna be in the next video. He just likes to come here and sit on his computer.
I'm just here so I won't get fired.
That's
All
perfect.
right. So again, official sponsor.
Red
Red
Bull.
Bull.
Hams.
Just so you know, this isn't like Raw. We actually drink it here.
Hams.
Oh, I thought he was gonna come in. Look at that sagging.
Shout out to Marshawn Lynch too, by the way.
Yeah.
I know. Shout out to Marshall.
So we'll see you guys in a couple minutes, hopefully. Subscribe, like.
Give me an oh yeah.
Edge.